Hello, good morning, good afternoon. Of course, that depends with the time that you'll be watching this video. This is a reaction channel. My name is Nairobi Teacher, and I'm here with another one of my very many reactions. So, for those people that have just subscribed to this channel, yes, this is my second channel. It has been existent for a very long time. I just haven't been using it, but yeah, because of YouTube restrictions, I have to get it used, because I run the potential of being removed in the YPP, YouTube Partner Program, if I don't upload here. So yep, here we are. Looks like we have a double job, which is also good, right? Yep. Anyway, thank you very much for those people that are subscribing. You can hit that subscribe. Yes, and for those ones that had not commented on this channel before, like Murimi, she said, I have never commented on this channel. Junior too, welcome. You are welcome. Yes, and those ones that have, I think I just received about 15 new subscribers, brand new subscribers. So welcome to the channel. And yeah, I do reaction videos, especially for those ones that know me from my main channel, because this is not my main channel. But yeah, thank you very much for coming through. Now, I want to talk about Rocio here briefly, sorry, and then we are going to continue with the drama of Murimi, because Murimi has come out and he has spoken, and somebody might confuse whatever he said as wisdom, but no, it is not. It is because he's being controlled like a robot, just like his brother alleged in yesterday's video. I think I did that reaction on the main channel. In case you missed it, go and check that live stream. The brother accused Murimi of becoming like a robot, being controlled. Like, the brother said that there is somebody that is controlling Murimi. So everything that Murimi is doing at the moment, it is because somebody is controlling him. And yes, I have proof. I have proof that Murimi is being controlled. Everything that Murimi is saying, he is being told what to say, when to say, how to react, when to react. Okay? And of course, we know that the reason why Murimi is doing this is because of money. But before we go to Murimi's shenanigans and drama, let's go to Argentina and take a look at Rosio Cabrera. So, looks like Rocio has left completely. And she's sending subtle. Is it subtle or subtle or subtle or subtle or whatever? I don't know. I'm not an English person. I'm not from Britain. English is my second language. Let's talk about Swahili. That is when somebody can say, you don't even know how to speak Swahili. But English, no, you can't tell. No, I'll speak however I see fit. Anyway, whatever. But okay, to my OG subscribers, you totally understand this, right? We can say what we can say, and what we can't say, we can still smuggle some words in between there, as long as they make sense. You understand? We will smuggle words in between there until it, the main point is to deliver the information to you, okay? And as long as the information has been relayed perfectly the way that it's supposed to, the rest, leave it alone, okay? So, and you know, I don't have that time of starting to pretend here like I'm an African American. Yo guys, you know, I'm gonna show you this, I'm gonna do that, no, I don't have that time. Like, I have a lot of stuff on my head and my brain to start pretending like I'm an African American. I will just stick to my strong African accent. The time of pretend, I'm past that age, you know, like my age. Hey, yeah guys, I'm very old. I have a 12-year-old kid, so you can imagine how old I am. I'm too old to start. Oh yeah, you know, I wanna water. Hey, no guys, please leave me alone. I don't have that time. I'm sorry, I don't have that time. Okay, so there is a video that Rosio Cabrera has just released, and that video, she was sending Marwa a very strong message, and I believe that she did that, or she was saying the words that she was saying deliberately with an aim of sending a message to those people that were to ask her some questions. Because before she posted the video, she had asked people for opinions or for questions. Okay, she had asked people, like, that was 1 day ago. You can see this is 1 day ago when she said, banana break, banana break cake in the making. Let's do Q&A for this video. Oh, sorry, let's do drop your good respectful questions here. And of course, we had people who asked about Marwa. When are you going? Do you talk to Marwa oftenly? Are you guys communicating with Marwa? Somebody asked those questions, and to be honest, those questions were pretty much respectful according to me, because there was no point that the people were disrespectful. But then she decided to answer those questions, and the way that she answered on a video that followed, it was indirectly. So I strongly believe, because now this video she did 19 hours ago. You can see this for yourself. This video was done 19 hours ago, but you can see the questionnaire was 1 day ago. So obviously the questionnaire was, she posted the question before she did that video. And I think it's because of the questions, because some people were asking, is she talking to Marwa? How long has she been without talking to Marwa? Is she going to come back to Kenya? Anyway, I'll be looking forward to see what her answers to those questions were. But I strongly believe that with this video that she did, there is something that she said, which I know some people will say now that is something that only feminists can say. Okay, remember, we have people that we call feminists that believe they can do whatever any man can do and all that. They don't need a man in their life, even a man for shagging, blah, blah. You understand the thing. I don't have to be, okay guys, okay, I know you get the point. Yeah, like, I don't need a man in my life. Okay, you know that type of vibe. And I strongly believe that is the message that Rocio sent on this video. And I'm not saying this because I'm of analyzing the video that she did. I'm literally saying this because that is what she said. She said that she's going to travel somewhere, and the things that she's now engaging herself in, she necessarily does not need a man to do those things. She can do it. She does not need a partner to do those things. She can literally do those things on her own without the help of anybody. And I was like, bruh, this is a message that is being sent to Marwa. Like, probably these are the things that Rocio, okay, I think she's now expressing herself on some of the things that she's always wanted to do while she was in the village, in the African village in Nyabohansi, but she was unable to do because Marwa was kind of restricting her, because Marwa is a confined person who just wants to talk about the village and all that. Marwa wants to feel powerful. And Marwa does not want to go in a place where there is somebody who is smarter than him. You will never see Marwa doing that. Marwa always wants to be in a place where he is the one who can influence things. He does not want to be in a place where he can also be influenced, where he can be inspired, where somebody has to speak and he has to listen. No, he doesn't like that. He wants, when he goes to a particular place, when he speaks, he's the one that is talking, and every other person has to listen to whatever he is saying because he is in charge. You understand? So I think this is a way of Rocio trying to explain, or rather to tell the audience, the things that she has been missing, and now she is at liberty to do them, because where she was not allowed to do such things. Okay, the only thing that she can do is just go cry in her corner somewhere in the closet that she wiped clean. Okay, a sign of somebody who's not coming back. She wiped the closet clean. Actually, yesterday Marwa did a video, and the video that Marwa did was there is a woman who has gone there to do content. She's a content creator. She comes from Canada, and that woman is now restocking Rocio's wardrobe after she saw that no clothes are there. Now she's restocking the wardrobe. Anyway, we will revisit that before we finish this live stream. So in the meantime, let's watch this.
And I get a smaller one, but that is going to be something I will try in a few days. Oh, and tonight I'm very excited because I am going to see one of the best ballet dancers that we have in Argentina. His name is Iñaki Urlesaga. And I never saw him live, but he's older now. He's a grown man already at this point. And in Argentina is well known for his dancing, of course, and for his very long career at this point. And I'm very excited. I'm going to go by myself. I'm going to drop Maisha with my sister Romina for those 2 hours. And I'm going to go to the theater by myself, which is something that really excites me.
You see, do you see how she insists with by myself? Like, I'm literally going there by myself. And then she said, this is something that literally excites me. She's thrilled about it. You understand? Okay, that should tell you that that woman, when she was in Nyabohanse, she was indeed suffering. She never had any freedom to go wherever she wanted on her own. And that is why probably Gitiriba was busy taking her out every now and then with the Mercedes and the Land Cruiser and all that. That is what it's because, remember, when Marwa met this woman, she was in Mexico, and when she was in Mexico, she was not confined in some sort of a room in Mexico. She was actually doing the outdoors in Mexico. She was singing in the streets, she was going to the beaches and all that, because I remember she's the one who actually took Marwa to a particular beach, right? She had a scooter that was taking her left here and there, like she had a scooter that was taking her around wherever she wanted to go, she would go. So it means that she's an adventurous person. You understand? She's somebody who wants to go out and explore. It is not just for content and all that, but she just wants to. She's an explorer. Let me use Piero's words, Piero Di Mwango's boyfriend's word. So when you look at it on a different angle, Marwa is actually not an explorer. Marwa is a traveler. Marwa would go to a particular country, walk over, then go to the next and all that. That is what Marwa used to do. So, and when Marwa gets to the village, he is confined in the village. He doesn't want to go and experience life. He doesn't want to go. I think maybe what I can say that the reason why maybe Marwa is not doing this, it's because of money issues, right? He does not want to spend much. Okay, he wants to keep as much money as he can now while in his prime, because we both know, guys, let's not lie to each other that Marwa does not have money. The guy has a lot of money. The guy literally earns 25,000 plus a month. So the guy has a lot of money, including donations and all that. Marwa is literally earning a bigger salary than the President of the Republic of Kenya. That's a fact. The President of the Republic of Kenya earns about 20,000 USD. Marwa earns more than that in a month. You understand? So, Marwa is just stingy. He does not want to spend his money to spoil the woman. I remember there was a time when, actually I think it was after the fight they had, there were subscribers who sponsored their tour to the coast because they wanted them to go and resuscitate their love, rejuvenate, whatever. They wanted them to renew to rekindle. English is tough, but we'll get there. These subscribers wanted them to rekindle their love, so they had to be sent to some cabin in Watamu. Was it Watamu or where? I think it was Watamu or Lamu, either of those two places. I've forgotten the exact place, but yeah. So Marwa went there with Rocio so that they can be together, so that they can, rekindle whatever wrong was there, because of course we know that was the time that there was something wrong and Rocio had to run to the city because of the slaps that she got from, yeah, you know. So I think that is the reason, not that is the reason, basically those are some of the things that Rocio wants for herself. She wants to enjoy life while she can, because of course when you get older there are some of these things that you can't do, but when you're younger this is the moment that you feel like, yeah. Guys, do you think that even in the village, if Marwa could have been taking Rocio out and all that, taking her to eat her chips burger, whatever, take her out on the weekends, they go, they party on the weekends and all that, do you think Rocio could be frowning the way that she was frowning while she was in Nyabohanse? Because Rocio was literally like, in Nyabohanse, she was okay, she was sad, by the way. Like, Rocio was really sad in Nyabohanse. You can even see right now in Argentina, she's a bit happy. She is not even a bit, I think she's happy in Argentina than she was in Nyabohanse by a lot. Okay, and I think that is why she's sending these messages like, I don't need a man to be happy. And it's true, I agree. Me too, I don't need a woman to be happy. My wife does not need a man to be happy. Happiness begins with you yourself and where you are. If you are up in a place where somebody is not making you happy, and you can't obviously make yourself happy while you are there, because every time you try to make yourself happy, the other person will be destroying your happiness. So what do? Get out. You go. You understand? So let's listen to this.
I'm going to drop Maisha with my sister Romina for those 2 hours, and I'm gonna go to the theater by myself, which is something that really excites me. I'm a person that really enjoys those activities by herself. Like, I can go to the cinema by myself, I can go to the theater by myself, I can even go to eat by myself. Like, I'm not someone that really needs a company for those type of things, but I was really looking forward to go to the theater because I love that, and yeah, I'm very excited. So tonight I'm having a gala event. I need to dress up elegant, so that is, I mean, not so super elegant, but quite okay, you know. So
okay, I downloaded one app, but somehow learned
you can see
four different things.
the things that she likes. She likes those elegant stuff. She likes going to the theater. She likes going to the movies. Those are the type of things that she likes. But Marwa, yeah. You see, this is the reason why this thing never worked and probably might never work. The only marriage that will work with Marwa is if he finds a village wife. If he finds a village wife, these things that he's doing, they will work pretty much well for him. Okay, they will work. But you've taken somebody from the city and you want this person to be living a village life. That is next to impossible. That is not possible. It can't work. It is not going to work. So you can see here she's sending a message like, those are the types of things that I enjoy. Who is she telling? She's telling the subscribers. She's telling Marwa. She's now opening up slowly so that whoever has brains can digest or can get it into their thick skulls. She's literally sending this message to us, the reactors, and to the subscribers that have brains, to tell you that she wasn't happy where she was because she was not getting these things that she loves the most. Okay, and that is why she's not refusing to point out that I love enjoying this, doing these things. She was not getting that in Nyabohanse. Marwa would take her to River Nyabohanse to shower there. Rocio wants to be taken to a pool somewhere in Karen or wherever. She wants to go to a mall, a mall swimming pool where she can have fun, go, you know, like just doing fun activities. But Marwa would rather go shower in the swampy river.
something Something just arrived. Something just arrived. Let's check.
No, 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 no,
Let's
no,
check.
no. Oh, no,
Let's
no, no, no.
check.
That is not something that I was supposed to react on at all. So, basically, my general message here is Rocio is sending this message directly to the subscribers, especially those ones that were asking about, hey, what about Marwa? Are you going to be talking about Marwa? Like things like that. She's sending a message like, I am happy now. Two, I don't need a man to be doing all these things that I am doing now because I'm okay where I am. And I would have loved to be doing these things while I was in that village, but I never had an opportunity to do those things. So while I am here, while I am in charge of my own life, nobody is controlling me, I can do all these things that I have always wanted to do. You see, for her, getting married to Marwa, she thought that because Marwa has money, obviously they usually show people their accounts, their YouTube accounts, and the amount of money that they're earning. So when she saw that, she knew she's going to live a very luxurious life in Africa. She'll be going to the malls, she'll be going to these gala nights, she will be going to parties in the weekends. But in the weekends, you go and look for an orphan to sponsor so that we get money. Okay, you don't have even time to enjoy the money itself, like literally. Anyway, let's go to Murimi now, guys. Let's go to Murimi. Who remembers when I did the video yesterday, there is somewhere that I mentioned that Murimi is probably being controlled because of money. Murimi is being controlled because of money. And yes, Murimi today decided to come out and admit that he is being told what to say. Yeah, you heard that right. Murimi came out and said he is being told what to say and when to say it by the subscriber who is donating money to him. Now listen to him admitting that he's being scripted, literally. Guys, I'm not joking. And every time whenever we say these, people usually say that, oh, these guys, they are jealous because they're not the ones that are being funded and things like that. No. Why would you be helping me and then you also want to be controlling my life and to be telling me to split with my family, split with this, split with that, talk to this, don't talk to this? Why? Because at the end of the day, in case something happens to me right here, right now, even if you have sent me $1 million in my account, that $1 million will not immediately rescue me if I faint here. It is this brother of mine, this father of mine, this uncle of mine that will pick me up and take me to the hospital, and then your money will now be helping while I am getting help. But if you're not talking to your neighbor, your father, you're not talking to your uncle, you're not talking to your uncle, and then something happens to you immediately, you faint, you collapse, who will rescue you? Will you call a subscriber from China to come and rescue you? You see, a good subscriber is that subscriber that would want you to at least be in a good relationship with your own family, as much as, yes, it's okay to be good with also with your neighbors, because at the end of the day, we all need neighbors, right? At the end of the day, neighbors are very crucial in our lives. So yeah, on that statement when Murimi was saying that, I can straight concur with him. However, when it comes to a point where you have to forego your own relatives, because if you don't, the person that is supporting you will stop supporting you because that person is supporting the other person, I think now that crosses the line and it also beats the purpose. Okay? Why would you want me to split with my family because you're helping me? If your help is genuine, you would not care, okay? You would not care about how I and my family are. You would want me to sort out the issues with my family the best way we know how. But when you come in between my family, and I want you to look at this. I want you to, you know, okay, I don't want to be saying this and then it's like, I want to play this video. There is a video here that Murimi did admitting that he's being told, he's being scripted. I think the reason why he came out and said this, it is because he wasn't saying so that he exposes himself to people that, oh, I'm being told what to say. it is illiteracy or lack of information that made him to say that without knowing that he is exposing the donor. Because if he knew that he said those words, he would have edited it. But he did not edit because, one, he doesn't even know how to edit a single video. Two, he was drunk, so he was not even aware of the things that he said while he was drunk. He was literally speaking while drunk.
Person to know that YouTube gonna be helping we young teenagers, yeah. But
no,
even me,
okay.
I couldn't know that because me.
So Murimi is now a teenager, right? This 30-something-year-old man that is now married to a third wife is a teenager. That is what he's saying, that YouTube is gonna be helping us teenagers. Like, really? Somebody that has been married 3 times is now a teenager. Wonders shall never end.
Even yes. I've heard you. I'm gonna be speaking about it. Yes. Okay. You know.
Now that is him responding to the person that is scripting him. There is this person that is behind the scenes. Actually, I think I got the name of that person that is scripting him what to say, when to say. And the person was literally scripting him while he was doing a video recording. And because he was unaware and he does not even know how to edit a video, he in turn exposed what we all know happens every single day. Now listen to him.
He's a good mentor of mine. He's a good mentor. She's a good mentor. She's a good mentor. She's telling me, Murimi, speak this and this, and that's why I'm telling her that I have to speak about it. Okay, you know, let me tell you one thing. You know, sometimes...
Did you hear that? He's telling me, she is actually telling me, Murimi, speak this and speak that. Now let me play it flawlessly without interrupting.
It's not that, because me even... Yes. I've heard you. I'm gonna be speaking about it. Yes. Okay. You know, he's a good mentor of mine. He's a good mentor. She's a good mentor. She's a good mentor. She's telling me, Murimi, speak this and this, and that's why I'm telling her that I have to speak about it. Okay. You know, let me tell you one thing. You know, sometimes hatred, you know, and what we call that, sometimes it's a reaction. There's no need of, why don't you do your things alone? Do your things so that people can see that, wow, this young man is pushing himself, you know? And I think that you asking me also, there's a person reaching me, where will you put your gate? And yesterday, the gate was, I'm speaking, you know, I'm cutting myself so that I can release the people have been working around here so that I can reach them. They can go to their home, and that is it. And they were telling me that, wow, Murimi, you have to put the gate in front of here. This is my father and Ernesto. But I told them that I won't do that, because how comes I put here the gate, then this is the part. I couldn't do that, and I think that the gate are gonna be putting it here. Gonna be putting. Also, let me share with you one thing. This is a fence. You can see it. It's a fence.
Okay.
It's a.
So, when we come out here and we say that the Marwas are manipulating these people directly or indirectly, okay, we know that he likes and loves bragging about how he has been helping the entire village either directly or indirectly. There is also one thing that we cannot forgo to say. We cannot come out here and say that this is happening and he has no hand in it, because I strongly believe that for this guy to come out and utter those words that he's uttering, it is because Marwa, actually the entire family, they have an interest in it, and they are using this sabi. What is the name of the sabi? The name of the sabi is let me get the name directly, because I have seen a couple of times where she's come out and made sure that the entire world knows that she's actually the one that is constructing that house without a doubt. Like, yo, you guys should not think that it's somebody else who is doing this. Okay, and guess what? The same guy that was coming out here, remember the day that this guy came out and abused the woman, the wife, and then a lot of people condemned him because of that was domestic violence basically. And then the Virginia had to take the wife away, took her away. We don't even know where the wife is. And since then, actually I think it's about 4 months ago, he's married 2 more wives. That is the crazy part. Since the first wife left, it's barely 4 months, he's married 2 more, right? And then those same people that are currently praising him now were the ones that were very ready and very quick to throw him under the bus and called him a drunkard abuser who should be abandoned, who should be, in fact, he should be thrown to the dogs out there. The wolves should eat him. That is what they were saying just 4 months ago. Why were they doing that? Why were they pretending like they cared about that woman that the guy was literally abusing? They didn't care about that woman. What they cared about was their interest there. So you see, now that the guy is serving their interest, all is forgiven. All the abuse he's done to Halima, he's forgiven. Do you see how diabolical this sounds? It is the same people who called him out. The same people that said, in fact, he should be arrested for abusing the woman, right? But now, he's now turned into an angel. He's now turned into this good, perfect individual. The reason is because he's now decided to lick the nyash of the Ondaris. Because he's decided to do that, now all of a sudden, he's serving, a good cause. He's now the best human being that entire place has ever seen. Now that is the praise that he's getting. And when you look at those people that are saying that, are the same individuals that cast him out. They are the same individual that cast him out. Isn't that the most hypocritical, stupidest, and the dumbest people on earth? Because why? Like seriously, why? Now because he's serving your interest, he's now turned to be a good person? Shut up. Give me a break, man. Give me a break. Now, listen to this guy throwing the entire family under the bus because, of course, he knows if he does not do that, he has been instructed. If you don't throw your own family under the bus, if you don't throw your brother and your father under the bus, the construction of this house is going to stop. And I think the guy knows how to play this game very well. To be honest, you've got to hand it to him. He's a smart guy, okay? Murimi is not, he's drunkard and all that, but he's all those things, but dumb is not one of them. He's a woman abuser, he's a drunkard, he's a confused element, he's a traitor to his family. But one thing he's not dumb. Because why is he getting along with all those people that abused him previously? It is because he knows he's benefiting from this. If he weren't benefiting from this, there is no way he would be going along with it. Remember the time that his parent, was it his uncle was taken to jail, he was arrested and all that, and then when it came to testifying, he left the Marwas is like, I'm not going to testify against my own uncle. And he left them without testimony. The judge had to throw that case away because there was no witness. You can't go and sue somebody and get somebody arrested and you want them to be prosecuted and you don't have a witness to your allegations. So what happened to the case? The case was thrown away. The case was literally thrown away. At that particular moment, that was the time that the benefits had stopped coming in. Marwa was not getting the benefits Murimi was not getting the benefits that he's currently getting at the moment. And that is the reason why he has to throw his own family under the bus. Because right now, the stakes are too high. Imagine somebody constructing for you a 3-bedroomed house. Who wouldn't want that? I bet everybody would, right? Everybody would want that. And all you have to do is just to kiss some nyash for some people. He's like, okay, I don't give an F, I'll do that. And he's doing it, and it's working out for him very well. Now I want to look at the comment that this person that is manipulating him and literally scripting him, I want to look, because that person left a comment here, and I couldn't help but laugh, because this person is literally doing this so that every other person in that place will know. Now listen to this. Oh, actually, let me let you read. Let me let you read by yourself. I don't want it to look like I'm sugarcoating this stuff. Hello to my beautiful people of the best in the world and all the diaspora who has acquired land in the village of Nyabohanse. When moving to the villages, I encourage anyone relocating to come as learners, not rescuers. Okay, now he's pointed himself as a learner but not a rescuer. No, bro, you are a rescuer, especially when you're trying to control this young man's life. You are nothing but a rescuer and a control freak. That is what me and T will call you. Kenya's villagers are rich in culture, wisdom, and dignity. Integration begins with listening, patience, and mutual respect. Let us build communications together, not take advantage of them, with respect and unity. Murimi's donor. Take a better look at that. Murimi's donor. She or he, I think it's a she, because when Murimi was saying, she tells me what to say. So I think she wanted the entire world to know that she's the one that is doing this. Okay. Now, another comment that she left. Last word only. I have not purchased, but building for this man. I am living through him in a modern home in the village of Kenya, Africa, overlooking the sunset, its beautiful mountains, experiencing through him what it's like to be living there. Through my building for him, even though I will never want to move or live there, can experience what it's like to be living there. But for him, this is a paradise, and that's all I want for him, is to live a good life. Thank you. This is the same individual that went to the comment section of the brother of Murimi, that was Ernesto, and threatened Ernesto and told Ernesto, if I knew Murimi was your brother, I would not have funded that house. I regret my decision to fund that house. So did you hear when Ernesto said something, and he said this? They had a family discussion about what they are going to do. And then all of a sudden, Murimi changed his mind, and he was on the side of the oppressor, who is Mr. Ondari and the cronies, the Marwas and all that. All of a sudden. Why? It is because this donor threatened him, said, you know what? If you're not going to do this, if you're not going to come out and deny your parents and everything, I am not going to construct your house for you. Guys, I have seen this before. I think to some of my subscribers that we've ever shared this a long time ago, if you've ever watched any of my reaction videos or my video, or if I have ever talked to you in person, I remember I said this. There was this subscriber who came to me and told me, Nairobi teacher, if you come out, I want you to do this. I want you to come out and tell Marwa sorry, tell Mayogno sorry, say that everything that happened was because of you. You are the one who is at fault, and then I will construct your house for you. And I was like, yep, I did that. For those ones that have been watching me for quite some time on my main channel, I have said that countless times. So this is not coming as a surprise to me. I know these things are happening. You either roll with me or I throw you out. As simple as that. That is the analogy and the strategy that these subscribers are using to gain the trust of these people, and also to basically to control them. That is how they control these villagers. Okay, with money and threats. If you don't do this, I will pull out. And then this is something that Murimi probably could have constructed that house by himself, but it could have taken ages and ages to do that. So when he thinks about that, he's like, no, father, nah, brother, nah, I have to go with this money. Maybe Murimi is also doing this, and then at some point in his life he will change his mind after the house has been constructed and finished. Maybe he will change his mind and be at the side by his family's side. Who knows? And again, one thing that or even these subscribers should know is that this family, no matter what, family will always stick together. So At this point, you might think that you have won by trying to separate Murimi and his parents and all that, but the truth is, at the end of the day, his father will remain to be his father, his brother will remain to be his father, and you can never replace that. He can never replace you with his father or mother or brother. Never. You're just there temporarily. Now, the reason why I'm here saying that Murimi is a traitor to his family, you see, as much as Murimi wanted to give the rod, right? Let's assume it's genuine, because I know it's not genuine. Murimi is there for himself, period. Murimi is not betraying his parents and his brother because that is actually, like, he actually wants to live with the neighbors peacefully and all that bullshit that he's saying. He's saying that because he knows the benefits, because if it was not for that threat, he had agreed with the family. You understand? It is after the threat of the donor pulling out, that is when Murimi was like, no, family, bye. You understand? So, at the end of the day, Murimi will still go back to his family. Okay? And if this donor is a good person, he would be talking to Murimi not to be bad-mouthing his own relatives, as much as they have a disagreement, as much as they are not talking because of that incident. He should be advising Murimi that, yo, don't come out and start disowning your mother or your father or your brother. You guys just sit down, talk about it, educate your brother and your father on how best to solve this situation. You don't have to cross paths with Dimwango. She's your neighbor. You don't have to cross paths with this person. Apologies, the camera turned off for a minute there. Anyway, so if this is a very good and genuine subscriber, he should be looking for a way that Murimi will be solving the situation with the parents, and at the same time not crossing paths with he or she would be looking for a proper good solution that will make these people to get along, all of them, the parents, Murimi and the brother, and Murimi and the Marwas and all that. That is what a good genuine subscriber will do. But if this is a subscriber that says, if you don't go along with Dimwango, I'm going to pull out, what is that? Like, seriously? And Murimi being the Murimi that he is, but like I said earlier, I can't blame him. He's there for the money. Once he gets what he wants, you don't hey, I pity you, because he will still go back to his family. Okay, family first. And family is thicker than water. You understand? Family comes first. As much as he's now bad mouthing his family, but family will always come first.
The YouTube is there, but I think that he introduced it to the village, as you can see, and we young teenagers, we are earning from there, and that's why we are getting sponsors, and also that's through him, and that's why I knew that, wow, you can make a video, you can make things, and that's why you can see I've got a bunga there. You can see it. Yeah, and I think that this is the work of today, as you can see, guys. Yeah, they dug it here from down here. I can show you from here. They started from here, right here. Yes, you can see it, and so the bricks, they have stopped here. You can see them. Yes, and this was the work of today, as you can see, guys.
All right,
this was the work.
Anyway, guys, I don't want to continue with this video. I think I've said what I came here to say, and I'm done. And yes, if you haven't subscribed to this YouTube channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button. Turn on the notification so that whenever I post, you'll be getting notified immediately. So yes, we will be posting on this channel too, because we don't want to run the risk of being demonetized, where it is very hard work to get monetization and then you just lose monetization. I don't want to do that. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I, Nairobi Teacher, will definitely be seeing you on the main channel. Bye bye, and see you next.